We are back. We are running the event, the off meta event. We are going second. Subterra Fiendus, Shared Ride, Chain Hole, Poltergeist Protocol, and Personal Spoofing. Chain Hole is a great card for when you activate something and an opponent activates something after. You can rip a card from their hand or deck if they decide to a copy of the card, to banish it or whatever. Even though we are running no banish, the negate can still go off or whatever. You just can't do the option of banishing anything, ripping something from the hand or a copy of the card from their deck. But it doesn't matter. The point is, we want to be able to counter any monster effects that would negate or our action or whatever. As long as a monster interactions happens after something, we can activate this card, even if it's something that comes after their own effect. So, this is what we got. So my opponent, we know this is the off meta event. My opponent doesn't have an extra deck. Now, what does that mean? Might not mean anything. He could be running Subterra for all I know, because as we know, I've run plenty of Subterra decks against opponents and things like that without an extra deck. Yeah, without an extra deck. Well, anyway, let's see what he does. He sets 3 cards and he passes, right? So, Heart of the Cards, baby, already. We get the Hidden City. We plant our 4 cards, Share Ride, Chain Hole, Personal Spoofing, and Poltergeist Protocol down. We pick up Guru, and something just feels funny. I don't set Guru and flip him up to search a card because we already have a Phoenix in hand. I don't set him and then flip him face up with the Hidden City because Cosmic Cyclones are running amok, and Twin Twisters. And for all I know, if he has a Twin Twister, he can destroy the Hidden City and leave Guru stuck face down to the next turn, which means I won't be able to use my Fiendus. But so there we go. We just normal summon Guru and end our turn, right? So he sets a card down. We activate Poltergeist Protocol. Then we activate Personal Spoofing. It's in the end phase. We're going to bring out Multi-Faker because the end phase, he set cards. We're going to start removing stuff and getting to work. So Multi-Faker, and he's got. He activates lose 1 turn. Okay, we don't initially do something to it. We don't. But then he activates Power Sink Stone. Now, for those of you that don't know, each time a monster effect is activated, place 1 counter on this card. When that effect resolves, meaning each time a monster effect is activated, it could be in the hand or on the field. It doesn't make a difference where. That part doesn't make a difference. It doesn't make a difference where it happens. The counter starts once things start happening. It doesn't make a difference where. While this card has 2 spell counters, neither player can activate the effects of face-up monsters on the field. Also, the effects of face-up monsters on the field are negated. Once per turn during the end phase, if this card has any spell counters, this card has any spellstone counters, remove them. Yeah, so we're going to have to play through that. And that's not like something just being negated. You cannot activate. Neither player can activate the effects of face-up monsters on the field. Also, the effects of face-up monsters on the field are negated. So this card does something much stronger once it's ready than Skill Drain. You cannot even activate anything. So with Skill Drain, we run Skill Drain, of course, because the moment Skill Drain goes up or whatever, if we got the Hidden City or we got Altergeist Protocol. We can play through lose a turn and all that stuff or whatever. We can play through those. But this is saying that you cannot activate anything. And typically, the funny thing is, usually when something's already face up on the field, you come down into it, of course, you absorb everything that goes along with it. What you are, what you represent doesn't matter. That was up first. Unless it's something like if you have banish all cards whenever things would go to the grave. If I put down no banish takes precedence over that. Yeah, no banish wouldn't be. It don't make a difference when I'm gonna go down. Once you say there ain't no banishing, there's no banishing. Even if you already had a whole bunch of cards that said all cards get banished instead of going to the graveyard. No banish is absolute. But with something like this, or skill drain, when a monster comes down into that field, that's what it represents. So if you get full armor master, like we know from one of my videos, armor master got affected by lose a turn. Booty first, yes, that's what he went. But if you activate skill drain or something like that while he's already face up on the field, he doesn't get affected. But with trap tricks are immune to traps in general, unless they come down into an ecosystem already up and running. However, if you activate something while they're already up on the field, they're unaffected. Except with Power Sync Stone. Yes. I had a Sarah on the field, already up. Power Sync Stone came out. It kept removing its things and so forth and so on and all this or whatever. Thing is, Sarah got affected by it. Because I could have activated a trap and took that card out. Brought out what's her face and used the effect to destroy one spell or trap on their side of the field. I didn't even do it because I had no idea that Sarah would be affected by it. And she was. Anyway, I'm holding up the match, but I just wanted to point that out because that's a crazy thing, this Power Sync Stone. Anyway, so Faker's coming out. By the way, we're using Fiendish on Power Sync Stone. We don't care about lose one turn. Power Sync Stone's got to go. So we take out Power Sync Stone. Okay, Faker hit the field. We didn't even attempt to activate her effect. We know she's negated. So we had some options here, right? Do we quickly use personal spoofing to take multi-Faker and put her into the deck and pull out Marionetter? Or better yet, pull out Mail You Seek and stop him right now and jump down? Or, bless you, do we activate Guru? Or do we bring out Marionetter? Because we know that lose a turn is on the field. We're going to have to, multi-Faker is going to have to be incorporated at some point. So we're going to have to use protocol to make sure that lose a turn does not mess with them. But we flip Guru first. Guru flip face up. And he's ready for Guru with Fiendish Chain. Yes. So if I would have used spoofing and went and grabbed Marionetter or Mail You Seek or something like that first, then he probably would have used Fiendish Chain because Mail You Seek directly threatens what he's got over there. Anyway, Guru's neutralized for now. Can't attack, can't use no effects. So we bring out Marionetter. We gotta get protocol. There ain't no two ways about it. Protocol is needed. So Marionetter, protocol. We don't even attack. We didn't attack or nothing. Okay. So now, a second lose a turn. A second lose a turn. Now at this point, we should probably Once he hits that, we should probably take Marionetta and put Faker on the field to get ready for anything that's down. We don't. We wait to see what's what. He sets one card, and he uses Draco Awakening. When this card is activated, you can add one monster from your deck to your hand, True Draco, True King, Draco Slayer Pendulum, or Draco Overlord Pendulum. This face-up True Draco card. If a face-up True Draco card or True King monster you control is destroyed by battle card effect and sent to the graveyard, you can target one of them, place it in the spell trap zone, face-up as a continuous spell. Even still, we still did not activate personal spoofing because we got two of them. So we activate Shared Ride though. We activate Shared Ride, and we do not get an Altergeist card. Instead, we are gifted something else. We are gifted Grave of the Super Ancient Organism. And just like clockwork, he special summons or tribute summons Masterpiece, the True Draco Slaying King. To tribute summon this card face up, you can tribute continuous spells, traps you control, as well as monsters, unaffected by the effects of cards with the same type, monster, spell, and or trap as the original type of the monster tributed for this tribute summon. Once per turn, if you control this tribute summon monster, you can banish one continuous spell from your grave, then target one other card on the field, destroy it. Okay? Okay? So, yeah. So he can banish. No banish will take care of that, by the way. We didn't draw it, but no banish, yes. Imperial Iron Wall will take care of his effect. Once per turn, you control this tribute summon monster. You can banish one continuous spell trap from your graveyard and target one card on the field, destroy it. Yeah. So we activate Protocol, and we use Spoofing to send Protocol back. Okay? And we pick up Konkiri. He enters the battle phase. Konkiri. Now, Konkiri is negated from using her other effect. From using her negate effect on special summon because of lose one turn. Protocol is no longer on the field. However, he activates to destroy a spell trap. Destroy one of my spell traps on the field. And we activate our second personal spoofing, and we send Marionetta out. That's right. Personal spoofings are independent. So basically, if you got one, you can use the effect one turn. If you got two of them, you can use the effect 2 turns. If you got 3, so forth and so on. It's great. So we send Marionetta this turn, and now we pick up Mail You Seek. Mail You Seek is a direct threat to him right now. So we pick up Subterra Behemoth Ultramathis. Okay? Now, I had some options. I could have tribute summoned and put Behemoth Ultramathis on the field, took a chance at flipping him face down and flipping him face up, but see, this guy's got a quick effect. He'd kill me. So we put Mail You Seek down, and we go to the battle phase to attack, and he uses his effect. He banishes continuous spell and trap. He banishes one, destroys Mail You Seek. Okay? Destroys Mail You Seek, and then activates Power Sink Stone. Now, guess what? I could have protected Mail You Seek if I wanted to. I could have spent a card and then brought her out. But I didn't. So what I did was I let him destroy Mail You Seek. Why? Because they've got an effect. We bring out Malwisp, one of our MVPs, remember? So Malwisp is doing his thing, even though Lose a Turn is on the field, right? And Power Sync Stone is collecting Spellstone counters. It's at 1. So she special summons Mail You Seek. But we activate Personal Spoofing and we spin Malwisp. So now, guess what? We got Pookery in hand. And Malwisp effect goes off because she's no longer on the field to be negated by Lose 1 turn. So we go to the main phase and we link off into Hextia. Hextia is going to link itself off. Well, first Pookery is going to put itself back in my hand. Going to link off into Hextia and Konkiri into Prime Banshee, right? And Hextia is going to give us Altergeist Protocol back. So we put Guru face, in defense position. We put Final Protocol, Altergeist Protocol. And we also put down Grave of the Super Ancient Organism, the gift that we got from Shared Ride. Part of the cards, remember? So, probably, wait, how is that going to affect him? What are you talking about? How is that supposed to affect him? He is unaffected by the effects of cards with the same card type that he used to tribute himself. Monster, spell, and or trap. As the original card type of the cards tributed for this tribute summon. Right? You can't use that. It's no good. Right? So, without hesitation, we go to the draw phase. His draw phase. And we spin Pookery and we put Faker in hand, right? We activate Mulcher Faker. And we activate Protocol to get Faker on the field. Faker is doing her effect under Lose 1 turn. Right? And now we put Silquidus on the field. Silquidus and Faker are both live. Protocol is protecting them. However, Power Sync Stone is still in rotation, meaning that Silquidus cannot use her bounce effect right now. Okay? And neither can Masterpiece, the True Draco Slaying King. Okay? So, we activate Grave of the Super Ancient Organism. Okay? Here we go. Main phase. Main phase. He gets rid of Power Sync Stone. Yes, he got rid of Power Sync Stone. What does that mean? Silquidus is free. And we're going to bounce his Masterpiece, the True Draco Slaying King. And his Majesty Maiden, the True Draco caster, who he just tribute summoned to get rid of Power Sync Stone, is using an effect in the same chain, right? Chain. Yes. Chain Hole. That's what we activate now. So she doesn't have the same effect as True Masterpiece. He's unaffected by anything that he used to tribute summon himself. He tribute summoned himself with Lose 1 turn and the original Power Sync Stone. No, he tribute himself with Lose 1 turn and Draco Awakening. So we negate that effect and we make him banish, rip a card from his hand. Yeah, it was another copy of itself. And now his monster is gone. Majesty Maiden is still there. Majesty Maiden is still there by herself. Why doesn't he get rid of those two cards and tribute summon? Huh? Why don't he do it? Why doesn't he take a chance right now and do it? Huh? Why doesn't he do it? Because the grave of the super ancient organism is down. Level 6 Ohio special summon monsters on the field cannot declare attacks, nor can players activate their effects. I'm such a noob. I got a card down that doesn't even do anything to him. He's tribute summon, not special summon. Well, that asks even a bigger question. Why didn't he do anything? Why didn't he quick effect do something and destroy one of the cards? Couldn't he? Well, doesn't matter. Maybe he didn't read Super Ancient Organism either. Because guess what? He quit. He quit. Because he was under the same impression that I was under. Or was I? That was a bluff card. No, I'm just kidding. I really just read this card right here as I'm doing this video. So I was wrong. He was going to tribute summon himself, but the fact still remains, he was under the impression that it was going to hurt him as well. He quit. He didn't come back. He could have gotten rid of lose a turn and the other card and kept destroying cards one at a time per turn, but he didn't do it. And then the other card could have filled up his grave every time something happened. Quick effect. Or filled up his hand, but he didn't do it. He quit. All I'm saying is he got outsmarted because we got protocol down to beat out his lose one turn clause and also to beat out his other thing. To beat out his lose one turn clause and also beat out his power sink stone because he was affected by it as well. Now, keep in mind, we still had Hextee on the field. So he couldn't have done anything. Even if he gets rid of the power sinks, the other two cards to bring the monster back. Well, guess what we can do? We can use Hextia to get rid of Silkwitous and bring out Konkiri and then negate him. Anyway,